I'm supposed to be asleep, but I could not wait to bring this to you guys. Uh, the name Artem Vakitov. Does it ring a bell? It didn't for me. I had to look at him. I had to look really intensely at him to really see where I knew him from, and then it clicked. This is the guy that gave Alex some problems in kickboxing years ago, and he's back, and he's hungry, and he wants a piece of the UFC pie. Is history repeating itself or what? Not long ago, a hungry guy by the name of Alex Poatan Pereira stepped up on the UFC scene after being mentioned by one of the UFC's shining stars, Israel Adesanya, aka Stylebender. And look where Alex is now. One of the UFC's biggest stars, if not the face of the UFC. Artem wants the same thing. History is repeating itself. We have another hungry up-and-comer who's had a beef, who's had history with a current UFC shining star. Now, he just fought on the Contender Series tonight. He won, first round TKO. Some people are saying it wasn't the most impressive performance, but it was to me. He stuffed six takedowns. He shows great anti-grappling. He's got power in his hands because it was a TKO, and he's got great striking too. I'm mincing up my fucking words tonight. Holy shit. But yeah, he's got great striking too. So he's got good anti-grappling, great striking. Of course, the kickboxing is near perfect because of his extensive history. He's got so many pro fights under his belt already. And he's here. Words cannot express my excitement. How perfect this buildup can be. I mean, the lore, the plot, it's creating itself at this point. It's self-building it's self-aware at this point. I mean, even Alex is welcoming it because, of course, because of this, TKO and how well Artem did, he's been offered a UFC contract tonight. Dana said that he's offering Artem the contract because Alex Pereira told him to do so. I think Dana would have gave Artem the contract either way, but I feel like Pereira told Dana White to say that just so, Pereira could play some mind games with Artem, kind of show Artem how big he's gotten, especially within the UFC. And I want to see. I'm excited to see if Artem bites, if he takes the bait. If he shrinks himself in the almighty presence of Alex Poatan Pereira, or does he enter the league hungry? Does he enter the organization hungry and stay hungry and wipe through every opponent, just straight up starch every opponent in front of him until he reaches Pereira, just like Pereira did until he reached Izzy. I mean, it's so well written in the stars, man. It's so exciting to see some shit like this. It really is. Oh man, now look. Obviously, Alex is not the fighter he was when he fought Artem. He's definitely 1,000 times better. He's obviously improved. He's added more weapons to his arsenal. He's just better. He's evolved. But we have to keep in mind that Artem is hungry. As hungry, if not hungrier, than Alex was when he first stepped onto the UFC scene. So we have to give him a chance. We have to let him show his stuff. And if there's one thing I can guarantee you, it's that Artem's first fight, I will be there. I will be there with a super zoomed in, extra prestige set of binoculars, analyzing Artem's every move, because I am excited and I'm a big fan of well-written plots. And I think God is writing one of the most fire plots in history right now. For Artem Vakitov to be showing up on Dana White's Contender Series doors, wanting a shot at the superstar Alex Poatan Pereira. Now, these two met up on video, I think tonight, Artem and Alex. And of course, there were like a couple of translators because Artem speaks Russian, Alex speaks Brazil, Alex speaks Portuguese. What I say, Alex speaks Portuguese, and God knows both of them don't fucking speak English. So you got to have like 3 translators, kind of just socially exchanging sentences to get these 2 guys to communicate to one another. But you know, lo and behold, they still ended up doing so. And Artem, again, you know, which was nice of Artem. Artem wished Alex great things. He wants Alex to keep winning, you know, keep adding the you know, highest prestigious to his legacy. But he said he wants Alex to keep winning until he meets him, until he gets a fight with him. He wishes nothing but the best for Alex Poatan Pereira until he's able to meet him in the octagon. And then the real work begins. Or so it will. I don't know. Artem could be fucking fraud checked in his first fight and get slept. You know? It could be such a funny thing to have Artem do all this chatting, and then his first fight just get sent to fucking the land of make believe, man. Either way, I think this is all, again, like I said, written in the stars, like so perfectly put together. I think Artem's gonna run through the lightweight division. I really do. And I think he goes straight for Alex. And I think Alex welcomes it. Alex has been welcoming it. Again, he told Dana to sign the guy. And Alex beating Artem would only, of course, build his legacy even higher, because he beat the guy that beat him years back. You know? So I think it's fun. I think it's cool. I think it's very exciting. And I was so fucking excited I had to grab my phone, set it up, and make this video. But either way, you let me know what you think in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. I love you guys so much. And I'll see you on the next. Gotta get to fucking bed. Holy shit.